What's up, everyone? So, today we're going to do a review of the PSEi for the coming week. It's April 18, 1 a.m. So, 8 hours na lang trading na. Ngayon, just a brief overview for those who's not familiar with Investagrams. We are your partner from start to profits. Pwede kang matuto dito ng mga learning tools, may mga modules. Then we also have videos like here, you can check out Investa Daily. Marami kaming articles dito. And we also have a lot of video tutorials and dadagdagan pa natin to. Medyo na busy lang. And for those of you who want higher value content, yung mga hindi nakapunta sa past events namin, we have videos here from Investagrams Trading Cup and then Inspire PH, gathering ng some of the cool traders that we know and mga startup and entrepreneurs. So dito pwede nyong i-avail yan, yung mga past events namin kung di kayo nakapunta. So now, let's take a look at the market, PSEi. Ano na bang gagawin? Saan na ba tayo pupulutin? So just going straight to the point, we're trying to form a short-term bottom at the 7.5 level. Ngunit parang ngayon hirap na hirap, no? So ngayon nagti-triple form, tinatry niya mag-triple bottomish, pero wala pang garantiya na ito na yung bottom natin. So the key here is we just watch and observe. If the market suddenly closes below, let's say 7,480, 7,470, and then if the market closes below this level, then potentially hindi pa talaga ito yung bottom na yun. Ibig sabihin, hindi pa ganun ka-convince yung mga fund managers, mga institutional investors to pour in money to the PSE. And perhaps, ang next level natin dito is baka mag-visit sa 7.2 or much worse, 7,000. So at this point, strong psychological level na yung 7K. Dapat ma-defend na yan. So for long-term investors or for position traders, you have to know that konti na lang. This is just a 4 to 6% dip. The chances of achieving a bottom is getting closer. Sana mas maging attractive na tayo at this area if hindi pa ito yung tunay na bounce. And kita natin, ba't nga ba alanganin yung sentiment sa market is because of the simple parameter here na yung 8,000 level ay hindi pa rin natin nabubutas. Kasi pwedeng ang mangyaring scenario is from 7.5 we just recover, then sustain at 7.8, then 8,000 plus, di ba? So if there's really positivity, if tapos na talaga yung mabigat na selling ng mga foreigners, sana nag-hover na tayo sa 7.8. Pero we're back again at 7.5, which is why we need to be on our guard in this week. So, ingat-ingat pag na-break yung 7.5. Kung hindi na-break, then good. Tuloy natin yung party. Pero ito, let's take a look at what's happening in the global economy. Ano bang nangyayari sa Philippine peso? Isa sa mga pinag-uusapan to eh. So, Philippine peso, we've been hovering above 50 to. I think mula last year pa namin minomonitor to eh. Tagal na natin nasa above 50 to. Eh yung 50 na yan is a strong psychological point. And what do I mean by that? Makita nyo, ang tagal 50, nag-range sa 52, tapos we're now at 53. So sooner or later, we could probably see the peso go about 44, 55, and that's another move that could be the reason why investors are getting scared of putting deep money into Philippine stocks, di ba? Naapektuhan yan eh, lalo na yung mga global fund managers, the way how the business revolves in our country. So may currency risk na tinatawag nila. So sa ngayon, baka isang catalyst to kung ba't hirap na hirap yung index natin. So let's continue to observe the USD PHP. Hopefully in the next 3 months, sana magkaroon ng reversal, di ba? Sana bumalik sa 50. Yan ang babantayan natin. Alright, now, going back to the PSE, what kind of stocks should we look out for? Let's take a look at the index, yung mga indices, mga iba-ibang sectors. Yung banks, pretty straightforward. Halos kamukha niya lang yung PSE. Then, let's take a look at property. Property has been hit hard. So, after being brought up by SM Prime, diba? Si SM Prime yung heavyweight. Nagkaroon ng MSCI adjustment. Ngayon, nagkaroon ng breakdown. Hindi niya na-sustain. So, si property, tatry niya rin i-hold yung ground niya dito. So, yan yung makikita natin. And importante na ma-hold ni property sector yan. Otherwise, baka ito pa yung sector na magtulak pababa sa index. So, very critical next 1 to 2 weeks. Now, let's take a look. Ano bang stocks ang mga interesting sa market? So, let's just use a simple screen. Year-to-date up and month-to-date up sa Investa Screener. So, para sa mga di pa familiar sa Investa Screener, it's one of our features in Investagrams where you can filter hundreds of stocks depending on the strategies that you're trying to use. So kung technical trader ka, kung mahilig ka sa trend, gusto mo makita na yung mga oversold, overbought, nandito na lahat. And the feature is definitely free. You can try it out here. So now let's take a look. I-filter natin year-to-date performance. The top year-to-date is MAH, 400%. Wow. Pero alam natin galing sa suspension tong stock na to. And hindi pa clear ano ba to. Yung catalyst nito may laman ba o laro-laro lang. But it might be worth the observation. Pero skip na muna natin yan kasi speculative play. Si Now is still one of the top talked about names. Let's take a look at the chart of Now. So now, the biggest development kay Now is naglabas siya nung yung preferred shares or corporate bonds niya, diba? They're trying to raise capital. And the interesting thing here is people are debating sino ba mananalo, si Now ba, yung TOR ba, and all of that. But the thing is, the government medyo alanganin sila eh. Parang dinidelay nila yung TOR. So something's fishy about that. And if you're just betting for Now to win the third telco, we think that the probabilities for Now on that aspect is medyo alanganin. But, yung nakikita natin, technical structure, nasa 10 pa. Pero problema nito, if hindi makalampas sa 1080 yan dito, then probably magda-die down lang. Akit konti pero sideways pababa lang, stabilize sa 8. So that's what we think for now. Pwede nating i-reassess to, balikan natin if mag-break above 1120 and mag-sustain on that aspect. But what's cool about Now, what I like about this company over the long term, is nakikita natin yung efforts nila with or without the third telco license. You see them rolling out their internet services, which is cool. Definitely, kailangan natin yan eh. Kasi kahit ako, hirap na hirap pa ako mag-video session because the internet is really scarce. Hindi maasahan pa sa Pilipinas. Now, let's take a look at some other stocks. Vol. Check out natin to. Ibang klase rin yung bounce play nito, no? Kala natin biglang breakout. Kala mo simple bounce lang, biglang boom, 100% gain from 80 cents. Ang lupit. High volume pa. Pero ngayon, I'd be thinking twice kung hahabol ka pa lang dito, medyo risky na yan. Kasi mabigat yan dito sa 170 to 180 area. So, let's observe the behavior. Tignan muna natin kung kaya niya bang lampasan yan. Baka mahirapan for a while. So, kung may palag pa to, dapat mag-sustain siya. Pero, kung ngayon ka palang bibili nito, I'd think thrice, 3 beses. Pag-isipan mo mabuti kasi medyo alanganin yan. Medyo high risk na, diba? So, you have to really plan out your trade from here. Right? So, that's for Vol. MRC, still one of yung mga second favorite besides Now. I think it's just going sideways for now, 63 cents. Gusto natin makita paano yung behavior niya sa 60. Pero ang important thing rin dito is ano ba talaga yung catalyst ni MRC. Minsan dinadamay siya as third telco pero minsan renewable energy rin siya, diba? So I think the market is not yet clear with what's really inside the story of MRC. Pero since wala pa namang big developments, hirap na hirap siya dito sa 70 level natin. Baka mangyari dyan, it's just gonna go sideways 60 to 55. So, tignan muna natin. Hindi natin kailangan magmadali sa ganitong klaseng galawan. Kaya, chillax muna tayo dito kay MRC. Next, AB. Ito isa sa mga risky plays na biglang umakyat. May bagong director daw. Chairman of the board or something. But nothing really interesting here. Speculative play. Next line of support at 25. Bantayan nyo na lang kung mag-hold dyan. Kung magkakaroon ng mga bounce play para sa mahilig mag-abang ng bounce. TBGI. Ito parang third telco play rin. Pero, ayan, medyo tinatry mag-pick up. So, if ever magising yan, 50 cents is still the level to watch here, TBGI. Then, let's take a look at some other charts. Hang on. What's next? SBS. Ito medyo interesting kasi illiquid lang siya. Kumbaga, bihira nagtitrade to, hindi sobrang aktibo. Pero if you could see here, it's breaking at its new highs. It's forming a short-term trend here. You see the trajectory. Ang interesting thing dito is if masustain yung buying, yung demand, and mag-hold lang siya above 9, baka may play talaga dito. So, ang important thing dito is tignan natin kung may lakas ba to para hindi mag-close below 9. So, panoorin natin yung 9 to 880. Basta mag-hold yan, baka may potential pa to si SBS. Tahimik lang, pero let's see. ATN is just hovering at the highs, pero di pa natin alam kung may driver talaga. So, tahimik lang, baka sideways muna. Vita, so isa sa mga paborito, pero parang si MRC, naka-sideways ka muna ngayon. So, it just might range within 280 to 320. Ang feel ko kay Vita is mahirapan rin yan lumampas sa 350. So, as long as wala yan above 350, di ako sobrang bullish dito. Pwede mong i-trade pero don't expect a super big move, not unless may magical development yan. So, next is IRC, Wilcon, Jazz, some other stocks. Is shift natin sa month to date. Sino ba yung mga malalakas sa month? Ito makikita natin si ISM. So, pansinin natin puro walang blue chips na nasa top caliber. ISM, surprisingly, walang cool down. Dire-diretso yung galawan niya. It's at 187. Ito na yung exact resistance point natin. And ang test na lang natin dito is itong next 2 pesos na yan. So, kung may laman ba talaga to, may storya ba talaga, titignan natin kung kakayanin niya basagin yung 187 tapos diretso sa 2. So, observe na lang tayo. Pero yun, malakas na to for the past few days. Ingat ka na lang if nag-close bigla sa 170 yan. So, be mindful. These kinds of stocks are a bit speculative, alright? Now, let's talk about ito. Hanap tayo yung may laman naman, fundamentals. Ito si Ion. Second cap stock pero may earnings. And I think napapansin siya ng market. 250 yung critical range kay Ion. Observe the 250 to 260 level. So if this is gonna really trend out and become a significant play in the next few months, dapat makita natin nagsusustain dito yan. Tapos hindi na bumababa below 250, dapat papalag na yan above there. So this is an interesting play dahil yung revenue nito nasa dolyar. Meaning the weaker the peso, it's gonna benefit. So baka ito nasa spotlight na siya ng mga tao, realizing that aspect besides sa growing yung business niya talaga. So let's see about that, how Ion goes. Now, ito Meralco, ayan naman, blue chips naman tayo. So for long-term investors, fundamental investors, you've got Meralco trading at all-time highs. Hindi naman all-time, pero tignan natin ang weekly chart niya. Ayun no. Halos 1-year breakout, 2-year high. Mukhang interesting ang Meralco. So, congrats sa mga long-term holders. Let's check out the earnings. If there's anything developing here, wait lang Ito yung earnings nyo. 70 billion revenues, 5.31 net income, 9% growth. Pwede na. Last year, 5%, 6% net income growth din. Pwede na. So, okay naman. Continuing to grow. And siguro defensive play kasi itong Meralco kaya fino-focus ng investors. Now, Wilcon, tignan natin. Ito yung mga parang last man standing sa merkado. Papansin nyo, kahit anong crash ng PSEi, yung Wilcon is just fighting on its range. Isa sa mga pinakamatibay na stock. And ngayon, nagpaparamdam na siya sa tuktok. So, yung ganitong galawan, kailangan niya magstay above 1150. Dapat hindi na bumabayan dyan. And if it's able to sustain above 1150, then could see a bigger move, 1350 to 15. Pero medium term play yan hindi yan mabilisan kasi parang fundamental name to Probably give it 3 to 6 months. This is a medium term play. We could see a significant move if it sustains above 12 already, kung matuloy-tuloy niya na. Alright, so that's it. Check out ito last one, Bloom. Si Bloom dating malakas, tinamaan ng correction pero showing signs of bottoming out. So, yung mga nakasalo sa 10, congratulations sa inyo. Medyo news-driven rin to kasi meron daw silang casino sa QC. So, tignan natin how this pans out. Ang next na subukan kay Bloom dito sa 12 level. Tignan natin. Alright, so that's it. So just a recap on the PSEi. Yeah, we're showing signs na medyo nagbo-bottom na. Pero yun nga, yung 7.5, nandito tayo mismo sa support May chance pa rin na biglang mabasag yan. Ang gusto natin is the market to recover above 7.8 then break 8,000. But at this point, parang hindi pa ganun ka-convince yung mga global investors, mga institutional investors. So be cautious. If 7.5, 470 breaks down, we might have a revisit to 7.2 or even near 7,000. So these are the probabilities, the scenarios that we're looking at. Hopefully, alam natin yung strategies natin moving forward. So let's watch out this next 1 to 2 weeks. It's going to be critical action. So that's our video coverage for today. Maraming salamat mga ka-investa sa panunood. And thank you sa support nyo. Thank you for being part of our community. We're gonna have more exciting projects for the year. And that's it. We're Investagrams, your partner from start to profits.